You play too close to the heights in the middle of the night. When the black is a white, you be losing on sight, you be free falling.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the People First Stadium. This is the round 10 match between Southport and Adelaide. The bye rounds aren't far away, but these teams will be desperate to ensure they hit their mid-season break in winning form. And out they come, led by their skipper. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I like the Crows. There are a couple of things their opponents could look to exploit, but I'm not sure they're good enough to pull it off. This team at its best is very hard to beat.
Thanks for that, Harf. The coin toss is about to take place. It's 7th taking on 11th, and we're set for what should be a cracking contest. All systems go for what should be a beauty. Strawn wins the first hit out. Edwards, they'll need to limit his influence. Who's front and centre? Webster. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Strawn takes an excellent grab. Haynes has it within range. Probing ball. Draper marks. That's hard to stop.
He'd almost have to fall over to miss from here.
Draper tries to bend one back, and that is a skillful finish.
He just had too much space to work with on that occasion and took full time.
The Crows on the board early. Strawn got his palm to it. Boyle, you can't question his commitment. Haynes, Draper, Spencer, spoils. Webster wins a hard ball. Haynes with a big fist. Manteet, he's stopped in his tracks. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Who can get the clearance? Draper, Strawn, Boyle, got the handball away. Drury is always dangerous inside 50. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Already we've seen how quickly this side can score. Crossley punches it out of the ruck. Dawson. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Strawn with a deft tap. Draper, Boyle, couldn't get a disposal. That's careless. The Sharks are good with their hands. Rowe, under pressure. Gadsby with a little bit of time. Manages to find a teammate.
They should be on the board with a goal.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Quality delivery by foot. Marsh has found some space. Bell, the Crows, under great pressure. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Strawn slaps it out. Edwards, Boyle. It's a hospital hand pass. Rinse and repeat. Who can get the clearance? Draper, taken to ground. He's kicked it the wrong way. The umps paid a free kick for insufficient intent.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised.
Defence 101 there and out of play.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Strawn with a deft tap. Boyle, Rowe, didn't need to be asked twice. Quick snap is off target.
The Crows will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
Looking for a quick transition. Bell pushes into space and receives the footy. Marsh with a chance to run. Can he find a teammate? Burton couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Punch clear. Rowe spills out in the tackle. Foot. He's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Clever kick. Marsh in the clear. They're on point so far. Scholl works hard to present. The Crows have started well. Burton picks off the pass. That's a useful ball. Cotton, I felt that one from here. He didn't want it to spill out there. Strawn gets his hand to it. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We've got another stoppage. Who can get the clearance? Castellini, read it best. Boot to ball, and that's a goal.
Finally, they found the major opening.
The Sharks have got it back to 3 points. O'Brien wins it out of the centre. Boyle, Crane, looking to extend this margin. Drury is in the clear and marks uncontested. Dowling, here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Back into play. Pescu, all on his own. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good work rate. Dawson can keep it moving. Can he impose himself on the match? Time to turn on the Jets. And we'll have a throw in.
The Crows
Are already right on top in contested ball. They don't often lose when they win that stat.
O'Brien slaps it out like Batman and Robin. McDonald went bang. Richards. Boyle. It's a desperate tackle. They're tackling with great intent. Who can get the clearance? Edwards couldn't burst through. Woodcock absorbing the pressure. Joyce, he's hit up the lead. Searching kick. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Kicks inside the forward 50. Dawson, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. O'Brien got his palm to it. Boyle, can he hit a target? Marsh, Crossley can't mark. Woodcock affects the turnover. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. We will do it all again. O'Brien showing his skills. Boyle leading from the front. He would have fancied his chances from there. Richards, that's commitment to the cause. McDonald to bring it back in. Crossley, he's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. The two big men do battle. Edwards, he'll kick this. In he goes, and he has delivered.
The Crows are really attacking the contest and looking dangerous when they get the ball forward.
The Crows have got the margin back beyond a goal. O'Brien gets his hand to it. Boyle, Hinge, working hard and being rewarded. Sets a task for the forwards. Webster fumbled it like a cake of soap. That's a bit of a waste. Spencer. They must tidy up their kicking. Delivers it inside 50. Welsh takes the mark and can extend the margin. Good disciplined defence. Terrific forward pressure. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. O'Brien looking for territory. Crane attracted a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. O'Brien wins the hit out. Edwards with half a chance. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. He might have thought about hand passing. Knew the tackle was coming. He's been accosted. No way through there, and they'll reset. O'Brien with a deft tap. Edwards. Burton got a fist in. He's been busy so far. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Marsh closed him down. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Strawn got his palm to it. Crane, he ran into a brick wall. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Strawn got his palm to it. Crane, Haynes has drifted forward and marked. Gives it everything. Richards is in a better position. He will surely make this count.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
From the impossible angle, what a goal!
The Sharks are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Crows have made a fast start here, which is important to do away from home. Strawn smashes it out of there. Kicks to space. They've put themselves under pressure. Solid tackle. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Crossley looking for territory. The fans will be happy to see this. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it. Strawn got his palm to it. Edwards, he's been set a task. The Crows having a great patch. The kick is precise. Heads for the pocket. Spencer wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Probing ball. Thumped away. Edwards just shoveled it out. The Sharks have won it back. Hacking it forward. Foot race on the wing. It's a tough game. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Strawn got his palm to it. Draper, Boyle with time. Gadsby leads his opponent. Manteet, he's caught. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Dowling, that's good work rate. Strawn has charged into space. Haynes, the Crows with a chance here. Well played. Crossley accepted the invitation. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Strawn wins the tap. Boyle, Edwards. That's a poor strike. Punched away. Dowling. He's put it through.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Sharks are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. Boyle on the same page as his ruck. Too slow. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Dawson keeps it low. Day onto it in a flash. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Sharks snare a badly needed goal. Strawn palms it down. Boyle. Good looking kick. Webster tries to spike it out of the danger zone. They've given it back. He's kicked it like an arrow.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
8 goals between the sides. It's been free-flowing footy. Rucks go at it. Foot. That's a powerful hand pass. The defence has fallen down. Ryan blasts away. Draper had his name written all over it. Edwards. Strawn. They're looking good. What's he got on offer? Woodcock. Ever reliable. McDonald getting involved. Bouncing ball. Foot. When one tackle just won't do. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Crossley slaps it out. Castellini, clean pickup. An ill-directed hand pass. Boyle running in support. What a first term they're having. McDonald dealt with the pressure. Deliberate. Oh, a few people letting the umpire know what they think of that.
It's a brain fade. The coach will surely forgive him as long as they don't lose by a kick.
He's got another one.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
The Crows having a good patch. Strawn showing his skills. Boyle, Draper, Edwards. The Sharks are chasing tail. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Crossley got his palm to it. They've got good chemistry, those two. Dawson.
The Sharks have a big challenge on their hands. This match has so far been surprisingly one-sided.
O'Brien with a deft tap. He's drawn a crowd.
The Sharks might be better served with a more defensive midfield strategy given the dominance of the opposing ruck.
O'Brien wins the hit out. Boyle, Edwards, Welsh, Webster runs onto it. How will the umpire see this? We'll have another ball up.
The Crows have gone some way to taking the crowd out of this, and we all know that's a big part of the battle when you travel interstate.
Edwards, hinge. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
3 on the bounce, and they've really taken the wind out of their opposition's sails.
The Crows have taken control of it. O'Brien got his palm to it. Edwards, Boyle. Dawson wins it back. That's an impressive mark. They've got them on the overlap. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Boyle manages to get off a handball. Edwards, Marsh, off he goes with the advantage. O'Brien, Richards, he's set upon. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. O'Brien showing his skills. Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Oya works hard to present. The Sharks might be about to start something. Honours the lead. Joyce, all on his own. Doesn't often waste it. Foot couldn't hold it under pressure. Draper has it now on centre wing. Marsh, Boyle. They're a big chance here. Drury, strong grab.
I'm going to make a big call here. It's only early and the scoreboard's not out of hand yet, but this has got some hallmarks of a smasher.
In he goes. Oh, no! He's missed it.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The Sharks will be disappointed because what they spoke about during the week hasn't come to pass. They'll need to make changes. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Sharks are getting smashed in clearance and contested ball, and you are never going to win a game of footy with that profile. They've been flat-footed and reactive, and it's put their defence under all sorts of pressure. It's time to really get to work and try to salvage something from this match.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. O'Brien continues to have his way. Edwards, Draper. Which way will it bounce? Bell with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. They've got a problem now. He's been quiet. McDonald. They really need this. He's equal to the task.
They needed to get the first of the second quarter, and they have.
They've pulled a couple back now, but there's still plenty to do if they're going to get back into this one. I felt that one from here. And we will do it all again. O'Brien. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Edwards. Advantage paid. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Can he hit a target? Bell clears the area. Coleman. They have absolutely spifflicated him. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. O'Brien is teaching him a lesson. Edwards. Boyle. Good kick. Dowling with a chance to run. They've picked their way through. Can't hang on under close attention. Richards. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Edwards. Woodcock is there to thwart that play. Tidy ball. Crossley makes position. That's skillful. Oya has found some space. What's he got on offer? Rowe can keep it moving. On the non-preferred. In no man's land. Bell gathers. He'll feel that one. The umpire will have it.
2 rucks, please.
Crossley showing his skills. They have a good understanding, those two. Who's front and centre? Hay towards the boundary line. He lost his radar there.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Hinge marks on centre wing. Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. Cops some unwanted attention. That's commitment to the cause. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
You've got to be quicker than that.
The kick is precise. Can he be the fire starter? Castellini! He's plucked it and should have a shot. The Sharks not at their best so far. Lake uses the body well.
To inject some life into this contest.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Bell pushes into space and receives the footy. Marsh. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good work rate. And they're away. The Crows are out of trouble. Dowling. Dangerous to leave on his own. Scholl. Castellini read that one like a book. They've opened them up here. Clever kick. Lake has got loose. Is anyone home? Bell is proving hard to pass. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The Crows won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. O'Brien has had his measure today. Boyle. Snap at goal, one behind.
The quintessential comedy of errors.
No time like the present. What can they muster from the back half? Cotton. The Crows moving the ball well. Good-looking kick. Got to go now. Neat little worm burner. Drury on a lead. He's been industrious. Edwards had it and lost it. Hinge had some assistance. That won't be a goal. It might not even score. No, it has scored, but a disappointing result all the same.
They're pushing hard here, but they need some reward.
Trying to catch them out. That's a useful ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Normally delivers. Marsh. He's so clean with the footy. Spencer. We've seen that before. Dowling. Crunching tackle. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Searching kick. Manteet with a chance to relieve the pressure. Ignoring the corridor for now. Dowling with the big fist. He's stopped in his tracks. Moving the footy laterally. Ball to be won on centre wing. What's he got on offer? They're playing with purpose and poise. Drury working hard and presenting well. Goes long. Webster making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's good in these situations. It's going close. He's found the woodwork. McDonald brings it back in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Suddenly there's some belief about them. Can they get it forward this time? Careful ball movement. They're moving the footy well here. Castellini, that's good work rate. The Sharks having a purple patch. Dawson in the clear. Neat little stab kick. Lake working hard and being rewarded. Gadsby outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
They've got to start making these opportunities count.
Looking for a quick transition. Atkinson. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. He's hit up the lead. Bell. That's good vision. Scholl presents in space. Careful with the kick. Marsh. The Sharks forcing them out wide. Well played. Edwards. Hinge. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Joyce drops into the hole and cuts that one off. McDonald. Spencer. Draper. Got a fist in. By hand. Rowe in the right spot. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Scholl spoils. Oya in the centre square. Blasts away. Gadsby. Desperate defence. Was he aware the line was there?
The Sharks have got to start lowering their eyes and hitting short targets. They've turned the ball over far too much.
O'Brien gets his hand to it. Edwards. Marsh. That's a bruising tackle. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Crossley punches it out of the ruck. Dawson. Rowe. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. The benefit of the doubt does not apply here.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
Takes the safe option. That's well played. Good handball. Marsh with a little bit of time. Honours the lead. Atkinson hacking it forward. Scholl on centre wing is marked. Richards can get it and go. Drury is in the clear and marks uncontested. Feeds it out. Boyle. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Joyce continues to be a thorn in their side. Manages to find a teammate. Doesn't often waste it. Marsh. They must be sick of the sight of that. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Attracted a crowd. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. O'Brien. He's worth his weight in gold. Edwards. Rinse and repeat. They might as well not have a ruck. Boyle. Who's got the wheels? He's generally a good kick. Pescu has charged into space. Kicks to centre wing. Crossley, all on his own. He's had little impact so far. Rowe. Slowing it down. Butler finds himself unattended. This is more positive. Murray wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Delivers to centre half forward. Marsh works hard to present. Draper. What's he got on offer? They cannot keep him quiet. Thumped away. Crossley has some attention to deal with. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They've got them on the overlap. Scholl had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Cotton. O'Brien. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Punched that like he meant it. Lake manages to get off a handball. Got to get it out of there. Manteet in the centre square. Can he find a teammate? This is good ball movement. Castellini. Cotton is racking up spoils. Day. Crossley should have done better. Dawson lays it off. Gadsby getting involved. It's a goal.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
This one looked over at one point, but it's right back in the balance. O'Brien, he is simply too good. Edwards, they're tackling with great intent. Same old, same old. Draper leading from the front. Edwards. That's a strong mark.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He's got it done.
The Sharks need to start winning more contested ball. They're being beaten up in that area.
The Crows by 24. Strawn continues to have his way. Boyle, how will the umpire see this? Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Strawn, it's been a mighty performance. Draper, Edwards, Dawson, desperate to win it back. Strawn. The defence is disorganised. Richards demanded the footy and got it. They're well drilled. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
No trouble at all.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Crows by 30. Strawn wins the tap. Boyle, he just keeps racking up disposals. Centre square, loose ball. And we will do it all again. Strawn is teaching him a lesson. Boyle, Edwards. Short pass looks good. Hinge, dangerous to leave on his own. Can he hit a target? Spencer tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Gadsby all alone in the centre square. Well-weighted kick. Draper clears the area. Pescu, they need a spark. Bouncing ball. Rowe gets there first. They desperately need a goal. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
That's not his best effort. In fact, it's one of his worst.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
No time like the present. Good thinking and good execution too. The Crows having a great patch. Tidy ball. Boyle brings it out wide. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. He's wrapped up. And the natives are restless as the halftime siren sounds here. This hasn't gone to plan so far. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Sharks are streeting the tackle count, but don't be fooled by that. It's because they've been second to the ball all day. The coach will be very disappointed with his midfield brigade because they simply haven't been hard enough. They've had the disadvantage of their ruck being well beaten, but even so, just haven't displayed the extreme competitiveness that we normally associate with this group. I expect to see a frenzied approach in the second half.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Strawn, just for something different. Rowe, Castellini, Haynes, went bang. Foot was committed to the contest. It's a hot footy. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Gee, they're playing well. Strawn somehow released the ball. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Marsh comes free in the tackle. Crossley gets to it first. Castellini. Ryan doing what he does best. Cotton. Murray goes laterally. Quality delivery by Foot. Coleman. He just dropped it. Umpire calls advantage and off they go. Day. That's good work rate. The Sharks need to make inroads soon. Can't keep hold of it. Haynes, ever reliable. Why is he kicking it backwards? It's been paid. I think they prefer you to kick it to the opposition.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Tries to bend this one back, but not enough.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Looking for a quick transition. The kick is precise. They're moving the footy well here. I've liked his game today. Welsh with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Crows are out of trouble. Good work rate. You can see their confidence growing. Hinge, great hands there. Shoal crosses the paint. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Tries a safe ball. Joyce can keep it moving. Clever kick. Rowe. That was almost handed to him. They can smell victory. It'll be tossed in the pocket.
The Sharks have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
Atkinson could do this with his eyes closed. Boyle has a ping and misses.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
He's off. That's a useful ball. Joyce has found some space. Conservative kick. Pescu. And they're away. Who's front and centre? Shoal. Crane. The Crows should score here. McDonald is calm in a crisis. Does well under pressure. Hinge. He won't be happy with that one. That's wasteful. Wants to take the game on. Probing ball. It's eluded him. Coleman. Not on my watch, he says. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Atkinson. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Boyle. One behind only.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
The Sharks are struggling to transition the footy. Pescu with a chance to run. Crane spoils and will have a throw in.
The Sharks need to come hard pretty soon. It's in danger of getting away from them here.
Crossley, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Rowe, Joyce, kicks laterally. Foot, solid tackle. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
He knew where it was going the moment it left his boot.
Marsh is the target, and he marks. The Crows can smell blood. That's great footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
This will be a close thing, but close enough isn't good enough.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Can they finally get it into their forward line? He's hit up the lead. Finds himself in space. He's had little impact so far. Murray, Crane. The Crows are playing some great footy. Hinge. He's given it a tug and missed.
They need to sort this out. Their kicking a goal is really letting them down.
McDonald brings it back in. Pescu in the clear. They'll bide their time. Joyce working hard and being rewarded. Honours the lead. He doesn't waste many. Foot in some space on the wing. This is much better. Decides to go. He's generally a good kick. Taking out some frustration possibly. Oya, Castellini. They've given it back. Into the pocket he goes. punched away. Spencer made the footy his. Manteet, it's a tough game. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Late. The umpire will have it. Strawn has been dominant in the ruck. Boyle, Crane, Haynes. A few players stop, but advantage has been paid. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Slowing it down. Can he impose himself on the match? Dawson presents in space. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Crunching tackle. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Crossley, a rare win. Got to get rid of it. Gadsby, Scholl, making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Can they turn back the tide? Coleman is there to thwart that play. The Crows are playing like winners. The kick was centimetre perfect. They've opened them up here. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Burton couldn't quite. Crossley has it now on centre wing. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Good ruck work. Dawson. Rowe. Puts the foot down and away he goes. Oya. Dawson. Marks. That's hard to stop. They've got them on the overlap. Ryan with a terrific mark deep in defence. He'd like that one back. Strawn. Got to get it out of there. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Neat little stab kick. Felt the pressure. Ryan leads his opponent. They're playing with purpose and poise. That's a strong mark. Can he hit a target? Richards on a lead. They're huffing and puffing. Drury finds himself unattended. Their ball movement has been impressive. This is a joy to watch. Just needs an accurate kick now.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
They've been peppering the goals, and that's going to be another behind.
You've got to take the positive. Perhaps they can turn that into a 7-point play.
Back into play. Burton works hard to present. Normally delivers. They could almost have raffled it. Short pass looks good. The Sharks moving the ball well. Foot on centre wing is marked. What's he got on offer? Well-weighted kick. Pescu has got loose. They've picked their way through. Strawn got a fist in. The sprint is on. Oya hunting the footy. Time for the Crummers to go to work. He had no interest in taking any chances.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition. The Crows have winners everywhere. Marsh, all on his own. Doesn't often waste it. O'Brien has charged into space. Seizes the moment. The Sharks might need plan B soon. Pescu, dangerous to leave on his own. Dawson, Murray with the big fist. Crossley will keep coming. Where's one for the team? Dawson can't hang on under close attention. Gadsby, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Felt the pressure there. Oya wins it back. Great mark. Can they keep the footy this time? Joyce. Good thinking and good execution too. He might have thought about the corridor. Well played. The Sharks can build something here. Lawson, they're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. They're tackling with venom today. Strawn continues to have his way. Crane, Edwards, Haynes takes the safe option. Hinge marks on centre wing. His field kicking is normally first rate. This is good ball movement. The Sharks are chasing tail. Webster clears the area. Oya. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Quality delivery by Foot. They'll go the long way. Was he aware the line was there?
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Strawn, he is simply too good. Boyle, Edwards, they can smell victory. O'Brien on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
The Crows are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Will they try something different this time? Pescu working hard and presenting well. Oya, Gadsby has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today. The Crows forcing them out wide. Manages to find a teammate. Good work rate. Edwards went bang. He's lost it. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Hinge makes position, ignoring the corridor for now. Rowe got the handball away. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. They could be vulnerable here. Shoal, they must be sick of the sight of that. Gadsby. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Day. He'll be sore in the morning. It's not a fair fight. The Crows won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. O'Brien is giving him a bath. Boyle, Edwards, Draper. They're irrepressible at the moment. Good tackle. The defence has fallen down. Dawson, Manteet. What can he do with it? Boot to ball and that's a goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Sharks have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Crossley wins it down. Dawson, he's been a shining light. Castellini, they'll compete inside the 50. Hay fumbles it. Foot race on in the pocket. Has he got enough on it? It's dropped short, but it matters not. In he goes.
The crowd will tell the story.
Through it goes.
You're limited as a defender when the ball gets swept forward like that. Sometimes there's just not much you can do.
The Sharks are not going to go away, it seems. Crossley wins it out of the centre. Dawson sharks it. Castellini. Can they get another one? Day manages to get off a handball. Dawson. Manteet cannot be deterred. Steers it towards goal, and it's there. Back they come.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Crows are stagnant and need to find something. O'Brien, this is getting monotonous. Edwards just had to get it out. Time to turn on the Jets. Murray, Hinge in the clear on centre wing. Marsh, Boyle. The Sharks managed to win the quarter, but there's still a lot of work for them to do if they're to steal the match. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Sharks are hanging tough, but they've made this a lot harder for themselves than it needed to be because their skills have consistently let them down. They really ought to be leading this match, if we're being honest. You can cop a loss if the opposition is simply better and you've given yourselves the best chance, but the one thing you must never do is beat yourselves, and they're in great danger of doing that as it stands.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. O'Brien is teaching him a lesson. A good kick here and they'll be in business. He's hit up the lead. Neat little worm burner. Atkinson, Dowling, Edwards. What a game he's played. Spencer heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. The Sharks have been gallant. Nankervis didn't need to be asked twice. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Draper, Dowling. Needs that to come back, and it does.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
The Crows are holding them at bay. O'Brien, the winner there. Edwards, Draper in the right spot. Woodcock claims a terrific contested mark at centre half back. Punched that like he meant it. Pescu, Dawson. Heads for the pocket. Day marks and should goal.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Couldn't possibly miss. Oh, wow, there you go. He's hit the post.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Bell has found some space. Marsh with a chance to relieve the pressure. Honours the lead. Searching kick. Marsh. That's good work rate. He's been industrious. Cotton. Can he find a teammate? Butler, Spoils, Dawson. Joyce working hard and being rewarded. Tidy ball. Draper is racking up spoils. O'Brien needed to be clean and wasn't. Dawson. They're moving the footy quickly. Bell. We've seen that before. Hey. Chance gone begging. Day. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Well-weighted kick. That's well played. The Crows are playing some great footy. Haynes can keep it moving. Dowling. Boyle on a lead. What's he got on offer? Ryan stripped of it. He's wrapped up. The fans will be happy to see this. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. O'Brien has had his measure today. Draper. We've got another stoppage. O'Brien, just for something different. Castellini. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
The Crows are really on top in the clearances at the moment. If that continues, this match is only going to go one way.
Crossley smashes it out of there. Boyle.
The Sharks have copped the footy up too much to expect to be leading this match, but you can't knock their endeavour.
O'Brien has been dominant in the ruck. Met solidly. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Crossley smashes it out of there. Butler.
The Sharks are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
O'Brien, he's worth his weight in gold. Draper, Haynes, he's lost possession. He's set upon.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
It's no surprise that the team that's using the ball better is the one winning the match.
O'Brien, he's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Marsh, Butler, gets to it first. Gets the kick away. Hay, under pressure. Dawson, Edwards, intercepts. He's drawn a crowd. They've bottled it up. Same old, same old. Edwards, so influential today. The umpire will have it. You asked for it, you got it. O'Brien could do this with his eyes closed. Crane, Draper. Through the centre square he goes. The Crows moving the ball well. He would have fancied his chances from there. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Quality delivery by foot. Takes the logical option. Burton can run and gun. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. O'Brien, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Crane. Joyce tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Burton, Woodcock. They have absolutely spifflicated him. The Crows are giving them nothing. Strawn has rucked tirelessly. Boyle, he's caught. We will do it all again. Crossley, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Dawson. Woodcock, he'll work all day. Crossley, Butler. The Sharks are good with their hands. Goes long. Ryan goes without it. Cotton is calm in a crisis. Nankervis, Boyle, all on his own. Atkinson, Haynes, dangerous to leave on his own. They're well drilled. Crossley making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. McDonald gets in the way. Burton, Marsh gathers. Draper, Boyle receives a clever hand pass. O'Brien demanded the footy and got it.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
They're streaming towards the exits now. Strawn continues to have his way. Crane, Draper. O'Brien! Too big, too strong, too good.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
No trouble at all.
The Crows are looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
The Crows are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Crossley with a deft tap. Dawson read at best. Castellini, Manteet. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. This simply has to go through, and it does. They're not done yet.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Sharks haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Crossley, a rare win. Dawson, too slow. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
They tried to do too much, not for the first time.
They've opened them up here. They've got a problem now. Can he hit a target? O'Brien has got off the chain.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
He found himself in space and made the most of it with a clinical finish.
The Sharks are just about spent. Strawn punches it out of the ruck. Edwards has turned it on today. Marsh, Castellini. Normally delivers. Well played. They desperately need a goal. Oya has got loose. This is much better. Gadsby is the man on the spot and he's marked. Can he finish it off?
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Sharks need to follow that goal up. Strawn is giving him a bath. Draper out of the congestion. Castellini in the centre square. Burton. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today. Crossley showing his skills. Rowe. This is great pressure footy. We'll have another ball up.
The Sharks have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
Boyle knew where the help was. Edwards. Good build-up. He hasn't been himself today. It's eluded him. No easy exit. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
McDonald brings it back in. Lake has charged into space. Doesn't often waste it. The Sharon hits the deck. Dangerous place to turn it over. Welch drops into the hole and marks.
Straight in front, should not miss.
In he goes. Oh, no! He's missed it.
They'll need to pay closer attention to him. He's such a dangerous player in that forward 50.
Back into play. Oya works hard to present. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Castellini in the clear. Dawson on centre wing is marked. What's he got on offer? Good looking kick. Castellini has found some space. Long ball in. Defence 101 there. That could be a goal-saving tackle. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. O'Brien, it's been a mighty performance. Boyle, Edwards, he's been dispossessed. Draper with time. He's hit up the lead. Hinge throws it on the boot. Sees the goals ahead and takes the advantage. Great play. You wouldn't mind playing full forward in this team. In he goes.
He'd almost have to fall over to miss from here.
Off target, that should have been a goal.
He's not the first to miss a soda, and he won't be the last.
Can't get hold of it. He's been accosted. Murray, what's he doing there? Heads for the pocket. Drury, big tackle laid. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. O'Brien is teaching him a lesson. Draper, snap at goal, good-looking kick, it's home!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The 4 points have been gone for a while, but this is hurting their percentage too. Crane had some assistance. Edwards inside 50 with the kick. That's a waste. And they're away. Gadsby with a chance to relieve the pressure. Probing ball. Dawson in the centre square. Not a lot of positives today. Crane couldn't complete the mark. Dawson, Gadsby gets his kick despite the heat. Lawson appreciates that delivery. Day gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
Can they follow that goal up with another? O'Brien, just for something different. Crane, Dowling, with a chance to run. Bombs it in. It's a poor inside 50. Conservative kick. Gadsby, that's good work rate. The Sharks haven't thrown the towel in. They're moving the footy well here. Oya in the clear on centre wing. What's he got on offer? Joyce, Gadsby, navigated the traffic. Oya, Dawson was committed to the contest. Got the handball away. Takes the logical option. Rowe runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
They haven't thrown the towel in, that's for sure. There's still plenty of fight left in them.
It was always going to be a tall order, but they've acquitted themselves admirably. O'Brien has had his measure today. Might be time for one more score here. Crane, Edwards. They're playing with purpose and poise. Honours the lead. Foot gets there first. Webster will keep coming. Almost threw it out. Richards, he's put it through.
He'll be relieved to have converted that one after a couple of misses, no doubt.
The Sharks will need to respond. It's being put to them. The Crows have got it done, and they are back on the winners list. What were the main differences today, Half?
The Sharks are getting closer to their next win. They've got to tidy up their disposal and decision-making, though. It's letting down the great effort that they're bringing. There were some good signs today among the frustrations, and they may very well have beaten a few teams. It's not all doom and gloom by any means.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.